what they were doing, it was top of our mind. So in all this, it's been at that time 6 years, immigration still top of our mind. Like, let's pick a place that we're not gonna have a hard time with this. And that's how we did it in Delaware, and after our contract of 5 years, then we obtained the green card. So it's a long path for that, and then another 5 for citizenship. So as a physician, you get there, you have to be patient and like the representative was saying, and take time. It took 15 years, but here we go.
15 years and medical school twice. They just say it, right? So, residency twice. So, boy, what stories of perseverance and grit are on this stage. So, Danielle, you were more fortunate than many other Cubans in being able to come to this country through a special lottery process, right? So another unique way. But it's not easy to leave all that you know, learn a new language, which you speak really great English, make a new life. So tell us about those years before you became a permanent resident.
Yeah, so my family arrived in Tampa, and shortly after we moved to DC. We lived there for about a year, and then eventually we decided to settle in Delaware, which is a really quiet and safe state, and it's great to grow a family in. Yeah, so I went to high school. I was 15 years old. I went to high school in Delaware, and it was really hard to adapt to the language and the culture. But eventually, I kind of fit in, and the language was really hard. Also, there's still like a long immigration process, and that's where we found La Esperanza, and they've been with us ever since, and they helped us throughout the way, and it was really nice.
Oh, Danielle, I think you went to a really great college too, right? Yes. Where did you attend?
Deltech.
Yes. So Danielle is a Delaware Tech graduate, so as the campus director, I'd be a little remiss if I didn't point that out, so we are proud of you. Okay, so on to the next segment. You guys ready? Okay, so let me set this up. So after achieving permanent residency, each one of our speakers applied and completed a 5-year period to earn United States citizenship. What a long path, right? So let's now see who Lizbeth, Danielle, Darvin, and Sandra are today. So here are the 2 questions for each of you, and I can repeat them when we get to if you need me to, okay? So what are you doing now? And what are your plans and goals for the future? And we're gonna start with Lizbeth. So what are you doing now, and what are your plans for the future?
What I'm doing right now is working at the country club de pont as a server, banquet server. I've been doing this job for like 10 years around, and I really love it. But at the same time, I really want to finish my education in this country, which I'm enrolling right now in this campus.
She's also a current student.
One of my dreams is I really be to translator or immigration lawyer, because I have a great models in La Esperanza, like Brian, and a lot of people inspire me to finish my goals.
It's so good, yes. So Lizbeth is enrolled in our Certified Translator in Healthcare program here, and she is doing an amazing job, so super proud. So Danielle, how about you? What are you doing now, and what are your plans and goals?
All right, so I'm really passionate about technology and education and computers in general, so I decided to study computer science, and I have 2 associate's degree, one in information technology and one in electronics engineering from Delta. And then right now I'm finishing up a bachelor's degree in computer science. Also, I've been working as a software developer for a local company for around a year now. We build computer applications for nonprofit organizations and businesses. And as for my future, there are many plans that I have, obviously, to make this country better and provide this country with my culture and my knowledge too. But my main goal will be to have a family. I feel like that's the most important goal that I have in my life. I'm sure that I'll tackle it.
Sure. And then, yes, please. So Darvin, what are you doing now, and what are your plans for the future?
Well, now currently I'm working as a plumber. I went Sussex Tech for about 4 years for a career to get my journeyman, which I already have now. And my plans and goals for the future are I'm trying to get my master plumber license. Probably one day I will have my own business and I'll be getting you people fixed.
I'm sure that many individuals in this room would like your name and phone number. Darvin will meet in the hallway afterwards and he'll pass on his information, right? So Sandra, certainly last but not least, what are you doing now? He told us a little bit about that, but what are you doing now and what are your plans for the future?
Right, so I continue to be a physician in this area. I did work as a primary care provider first in Bridgeville for about 3-4 years, and now I specialize, or my specialty is obesity medicine. So I do work now for what it is Tidal Health. And I have to say, our contract for this underserved area was for 5 years and will be 11 years this year. So obviously we didn't left. We, as the council member said, it became our home. So our plan is to stay here. Our kids grew here. Our daughter, Andrea, came with us from Venezuela, so she was born there. So when we got our citizenship last year, she was able to graduate with us, like they said, a month before her 18th birthday. So that was great. And our son Diego, he was born in Connecticut, so they enjoy this area. Like he was saying, Daniel, this is a very nice place to raise your family. So here we go.
Well, and our community is so fortunate to have all of you with your past, present, and these amazing future goals. So